Welcome back to the channel. My name is Denzel, and this is a continuation of the previous video on outbound prospecting. And today I'm going to focus on email marketing or email outreach in general, right? So again, if you're a hiring manager or someone who just wants to get more clients through the door, this applies to client sourcing and client acquisition. Candidate sourcing and client acquisition, and is applicable in any business model, I think. So let's jump in and I'll show you some of the figures that you can be expecting to convert in terms of your outbound efforts, right? So as long as and let's assume that your targeting is good, is decent, and your your offer is also decent, right? From a candidate sourcing perspective as well as a client acquisition perspective, right? You're either trying to get clients to recruit for or clients to do whatever service you're offering, copywriting, social media marketing, managing, whatever it is, right? Just make sure your targeting is decent. Who are the people that are in positions to make a decision on whether or not they're going to work with you? You want to give yourself as much yes no opportunities as possible. With email marketing, you can use tools like Instantly to really ramp up your outreach process, right? And I've got Instantly open here. I'll explain a little bit more in another video how it really works, but it's a way for you to create a bunch of accounts and send different accounts from different domains. That was not the best explanation, but again, we're just interested in the numbers and how the conversions will work out, right? So let's say we're going for RNs and LPNs, CNAs, case managers, and physicians from a healthcare professional talent sourcing effort, right? We've got an email sending tool that can allow us to send high volume emails, like 500 plus, thousands, even if we wanted it, right? And we want to reach out to all these prospects and let them know of our offer so that we can convert the best physicians and nurses that we can get our hands on, right? You want to hire desperately. You want to get as many options as possible so you pick the best out of the pool of talent. So firstly, to some degree, you have to have a good database or talent sourcing strategy, right? Let's assume that was all down packed and it's done correctly. You're sending out 500 emails a day, 15,000 per month. Especially if you're sourcing candidates, I wouldn't mind sending on Sundays as well, because no one, if you're giving someone a good offer, like a job offer, as long as you don't sound spammy and insincere, I don't think people mind getting an offer or a soft pitch on a Sunday, right? So of those 15,000, let's say 500 emails a day, 15,000 per month. 40% of them are going to open. That's 6,000 opens. 20% are going to reply. That's 1,200 replies. 20% of those are going to be positive replies. That's 240 positive responses. 75% of those people are going to book meetings with you to learn more. And then 180 meetings that are booked and people they're engaged. 75% of them are probably going to show up, not the full 100%. So that's 135 people actually show up to speak to you and they hear what you have to say, right? Maybe they actually sold and they just want to get over the edge. You managed to close 20% of them, which I actually think is conservative, although some people say that's pretty high or industry average, I guess. I'd say it's a conservative number. 135 people are closed, or let's say you only pick 20% of them. So you've got 27 physicians or nurses that you can now hire, right? So if you have high volume positions or high volume duplicate vacancies, this email marketing alone can actually yield these results on a month-to-month basis. Now, if this was on a client acquisition aspect as well, at $5,000 ticket price, it could be $135,000 that you have closed that month. Very possible. And I know it. And again, this is why we're documenting it. And I'm going to hopefully show you guys. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it, right? And you'll be watching. From money saved aspect, right? Let's say the cost of a vacancy for a nurse or a physician apparently costs about anywhere from $300 to about $750 per day per nurse, which can be up to 22 grand per month if you make that vacancy, if you fill that vacancy. Physicians, $2,000 to $5,000 per day, by the way, which is 150 grand per month. So you can see that if a company really wants to make some of these savings and you're charging this ticket just 5 grand to make a hire, it's probably going to be worth it. But I'll be showing you in the next videos. Cheers.